Hi, this is Peter Darts Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your astrology reading now for Pisces December 2019. So Pisces December for 2019. So it just feels like you Pisceans now. I just feel so, you're quite a sensitive soul of the lot, but also very intuitive. And I just feel so now more than ever, try and sort of bring your strength in with your sensitivity, but also do focus on that intuition now more than you've ever done to help guide you. It's a bit like I feel so. I'm not saying don't go with your heart, because your heart's about passion and emotion, but try and trust your intuition more, because sometimes your heart can let you down, but your intuition is always bang on. So if there's big decisions to make, difficult decisions, life-changing decisions, focus on that gut feeling as well. Yes, you've got to trust your heart, but you've also got to rely on your intuition, because that will help you to make the right collective choices. And then I feel like as you do that, you'll be able to implement things really good. But I feel like now, anything to do with sort of looking after people, caring, helping people, psychic skills, Wicca skills, or healing, anything along those lines, I feel so you're very good at. I'm not saying those are the jobs and professions you've got to be doing, but if you do want some major changes, look at them, or move up the ladder if you're already in that kind of profession, because I feel that this is where there's great success for you. But you can bring your calming influence and your healing in other aspects of your career. In other words, you bring their levels down to you, and it's like you're lifting their energies up. So all good, whichever way you look at it. But I just know this is an exciting period now, but I just feel as though just sit tight now for December. Do focus on these thoughts and ideas and gradually implement them. But I feel as though next year it's full steam ahead. Let's go for it. Let's go out there now, make things happen, and set the world on fire, so to speak. And then as you do that, it's like your enthusiasm for life is just going to skyrocket. Like, whoa, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling empowered. And I just feel as though it's good. Don't feel like you're looking back too much. You will reflect a little bit, but you're not looking back a great deal. It's more to do as if to say, right, I've done this, I've done that, I haven't done this. This is what I've got to get on with. And I think it's brilliant. It's almost like your mind is in the right place at the moment. And I just think it's brilliant. And the more you can focus on that now and channel focus that now in the right direction on the things you should be doing in the future, this is where life really comes together in a great way. So I just feel as though don't hang in now and sort of hither and dither. You've got to get out there now and embrace everything with full enthusiasm and trust those gut feelings to guide you to the right plans, the right ideas, the right fruitfulness. And I feel as though everything will work out quite nicely for you. When it comes to relationships, I've got you trying to keep things balanced and calm and being there for your better half, which is brilliant. But I do feel as though some things I feel as though you need to sort out a little bit. But hey, there's no great rush. Enjoy the Christmas spirit. Don't rock the boat. And then start to focus on the changes early next year, or things that you need him to listen to you about. And that needs to be so true. So don't sort of shy away from your discussions, but maybe just delay them a little bit. And then I feel as as you do that, we're all enjoying the festive spirit, and that will be great. Now, I feel so when it comes around the home, I feel like I'm more in the decorating mood than moving mood, which I feel so is fine. But it's kind of the wrong time to, well, it's the right time, it's the wrong time, because right time, you're sprucing things up for Christmas, you've got a fresh look, it's great for people come visiting. But you've got all that money to spend, and it's like you've got to split your money in different ways. So I'm not saying don't do it, but I feel like if you could perhaps delay the decorating or the sprucing up till January and just give everywhere a bit of a dust up and a tidy up, you'll be just as good. Don't worry the way people are looking at your home. You're quite sort of prim and proper. You like everything to be just right. But hey, your home is probably way up there to compare to everybody else's, so don't worry too much. Everything will be fine. And then I feel with children, I feel as though just try and keep the peace with children a little bit. They can be demanding on you a little bit, but you'll get the balance right with them. You'll sort them out. You'll put them on the right path, and I feel as though it'll be okay. But do watch out for two twins or two children of very close to similar ages fighting and arguing a lot with each other. But I just feel so, yes, you may have to intervene at times, but try not intervene too much. I feel like they need to sort themselves out a little bit, and I feel like the younger one needs to stand up for themselves more, and I feel like eventually they will do. But if you're splitting them up all the time, and sort of solving it for them, they're never going to resolve it. They will just keep fighting. So it feels eventually this one big argument between the both of them will put them back on the right path together. And I think that's a great thing. And then I feel so when it comes to family, I've got you being very pleasing, travelling to see people and whatever, which I feel as though is good. But just make sure, it's in balance with the time you've got, because you've got a busy life coming up. And I feel like, have you got the time to be doing everything? So sometimes they could just perhaps visit you, or maybe you've just got sort of leave things a little bit later on, or try and get it all sorted out in one particular week that you're not so busy. So try and get yourself a bit organised there when it comes to visiting people, as otherwise you're going to find yourself running out of time and it's going to be panic stations that you've got everything done. But other than that, it's all good with family. When it comes to work, yes, definitely more to do, definitely more to achieve, definitely incomes increasing and also promotions and perhaps looking for new opportunities. But again, I just feel as though it's more of a thought plan and implementing it in the new year. But I just feel as though it's there waiting for you. And if I feel so for one or two of you, you could look at overseas opportunities as well. And I think that could be quite interesting. But I do feel like, yes, you'll look at it and you'll think it's great and you'll see the positiveness of it. But then I feel like when you come to really make that decision, you can find it very difficult because of family and children. So in other words, not a straightforward move unless you're young, but then you've still got similar problems where you're going to have to make sacrifices to go. Financially, the sacrifices are worth it, but with family, it can be a bit of a difficult decision, but see where it comes in. Feel so definitely overseas will resonate with a few of you. And then I feel with money, I've got it growing. I feel so I've got it being better. All you've got to do now is just look after it, be wise with it, and money will be fine. But I do look at you being wise with money. And I feel like when it comes to health, just keep an eye sort of on your lower stomach area. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water to flush out the toxins, and just generally keep an eye on your shoulders and the back of your neck aching a little bit. But overall, really, Scorpios, Pisces, I've got you doing really great. I feel so you're on the ball. And anything to do with even connecting with the water, even though it might be a bit of a cold period, really calms you down and puts you back in balance with nature and with everything going on around you, Pisces. So just make sure you've got that right connection there. But I think you're doing great. I think everything's fine. I don't think you've got too much to worry about, but I can see you're making some changes and I feel as though it's good. So I hope all that's made sense for you. So I wish you well, I wish you a good Christmas, and I wish you a happy new year, and let's see where it all leads us. And if you do want a private reading with me, you know where I am. So thanks very much for listening. I wish you well.